Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode of some Feed the Beast Revelation. Yes, back playing some Revelation on the Revelation server, and just look at that monstrosity behind us. You know, we invite our neighbours over here, and we say, yeah, come and settle in, and then they start building an absolute monstrosity, which we are going to deal with. We are going to deal with that, guys. So yeah, I haven't done too much between here and the last episode. Let's stick my hat on. Still got some janky armour. Still got my slime boots. We're only into episode 5, so we're not doing too much. I've got some glass in here at the moment, turning into clear glass, just because it's a nicer glass when you look at it. It's kind of see-through, which is awesome, and that's the effect I want. And you can break it, which is also an awesome thing. So yeah, clear glass, that's the thing we're making at the moment. And all I'm doing is putting glass in here, and yeah, I probably ought to put some in here to make up a load. So as the glass smelts, it turns into liquid. This is obviously full. So as another one gets made, another one goes in, and yeah, so 19, yeah. So it's just making glass. It's just turning glass into glass, but glass that we like. Now, I want to deal with this. So what I'm thinking, and I've already started doing this over here, because if you've got trees, you can't really see what's behind them too much. So I think that's going to be something that we need to do, because yeah, it's original, and we love the guy. He's cool. He's great. But it's like anything, if you've got a load of trees in the way, you don't actually see what's behind it. And I think he's building something absolutely massive. Go and check out his streams. He's building, yeah, something very large over there. So I figured what we would do is we would just literally place ourselves a nice little sort of forest over here on our shoreline. Not his shoreline, our shoreline. Although I do know he did threaten to put lava over it the other day, so yeah, we shall see, And then we can grow these up. There we go. And hopefully it means that we kind of make our area nice and secure. It's a big tree there. We'll just have to play around with it, because obviously we don't know, with big trees, little trees and all the rest of it, which one is going to block out, which one isn't going to block out. Let's just move those out of there. I've been doing a little digging, because I just wanted to prepare. I didn't want to spend the whole episode digging, so I did some digging in between. And I actually did that on a stream, just a chill stream, nothing more than just a bit of digging. I know I wasn't going to stream from this series, but I figured a bit of digging actually wasn't really doing anything, because I was going to do it anyway. So I just did it while I chatted to you guys. So make sure you're following me on Twitch, and you'll get to know when I'm streaming. I don't just stream, you know, this, I do stream other stuff as well. We've got the Direwolf 20 pack that we do. Is the bees around here somewhere? Oh, it's those bees that are attacking me. Go away. I'm trying to grow a tree here. Does it not want me to do it? Doesn't want me to do it. We'll leave that there for now. Yeah, so we do the Feed the Beast, not Feed the Beast, the Direwolf 20 pack. We stream. What else do we stream? A bit of we've done 7 Days to Die previously. And we're going to do some more of that. That's for sure. Let's just swap this over and do some birch as well. Let's add a little bit of white in here, perhaps. And hopefully this is going to hide our neighbour. It's what we do in this country. If we've got neighbours we don't like, we just stick up big conifers, and yeah, they then can't see. We can't see them, whichever it is. Is that going to grow? It is. Nice. Okay, let's put another one here. You know, we just have ourselves a little forest, and probably need. Don't know if that's going to grow ironwood. Let's see if we can grow some ironwood. Make a bit of a clearing for it, just there. Is that going to grow? I don't know. We'll find out. But that's a start. That's a start. We have to deal with these issues, don't we? I mean, it won't be too much of a problem, because when we're over here, we're not really going to be able to see it. But as you can see, already we're hiding it. We've got a little bit there on the landscape to do, and a little bit there. Maybe we'll just go and plant a couple of these saplings, because these are the ones that go lower to the ground. And I guess the other thing as well is the more we kind of do this side, because this side is not so much, but the more we do this side, we'll hide it over that side as well. So those don't matter so much. Let's do another one here. Yeah, and then hopefully these will just grow and won't be an issue. Well, we'll have ourselves a little forest over here out the way, where we don't see any originals. Bless him. Right, that's enough messing around with there. Let's get on with what we're doing today. So I wanted to that's a point. Where's that come from? Where? Someone been over here. Let's stick it in there because we haven't made one of those, and you can see what it does. Prevents natural spawning of hostile mobs. So I think we need to get to that point, don't we? Of you know, in that position. Don't need that. Let's just get rid of some of this stuff out of here that we no longer need, that we've picked up for sure and for certain. Yeah. And the only thing I made was this mattock. And mattocks are really simple. Again, it's just Tinker's tools. In fact, you can't see in there, so why am I looking? Let's look in here. A mattock is purely a shovel head and one of these, which is, I should have it in here, axe head. Yeah, so a shovel and axe head and a tool rod. So we just made up a very cheap iron one, just to help me with some of the digging over here when I was on the stream, because I was going through a few shovels. So we've moved this to here. This is now our sort of permanent place, because I'm thinking that we're probably going to have the solar panels above this, and if the solar panels are on the roof of the building, this doesn't work. We did a little test, it doesn't work, so that's no good. We're going to have our elevator here, but we might go for the RF Tools one. Let's just have a look at the elevators. So RF Tools has this elevator. I mean, we could probably do it. I don't even... No, it does need power, doesn't it? That's the thing. We're not into power yet. Ender pearls, we're not quite there yet either. Yeah, so we're not quite there making the elevator, but I have dug out this. This is our room. This is where we're going to have things. So I figured this would be the first room. So we need a ceiling to go up there, and then everything below here is going to be glass. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to have a glass floor and all the rest of it. But with this, we can reach that block no problem. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the room's going to be 5 high, and then we need to take this out and make it into glass, and then have stuff underneath. So this is an actual chunk. It's slightly less. I think that wall and that wall is 1, but I wanted to get it this shape. So this is our actual chunk that we're going to start putting things in. Yeah, and that's why I'm cooking up the glass. So let's see if the glass is ready. Because what I want to do is start sorting out... Where am I going over here? I want to start sorting out some of the stuff. And I guess this is one of the challenges we have, is if we want to load this chunk, we've also got to load... So with storage, for example, I can put storage into it, but to put storage into it, we've also got to make the stuff behind it delivering into the storage in the loaded chunk. So just to add complication. So yeah, let's see how this glass is doing. Have we got a little bit of glass going? We've got 28 so far, so we'll take that with us. Let's see what we can do for storage, because I think the main storage at the moment is these guys, obviously, which is kind of okay, but we're kind of filled up already. So that's no good. And I think the answer... these guys are falling. I want to test something a minute. Does this stop these guys from spawning? So let's get rid of you. Aw, you broke it. Is you dead? You dead? You dead? They seem to be still spawning, don't they? So I think that's definitely a thing. Let's try and get rid of you. Yeah, another one spawned there. Okay, so it doesn't get rid of that. That's kind of cool. So when we come to doing this, it'll stop things spawning within a 50 block radius, but it won't actually stop that mob spawner from working, which is pretty cool. So let's put that away, because again, it's not ours. We didn't put it there. We need to find out who put it there. So if you know, put it there, let me know. Put it down in the comments. Limestone, sand, don't need that. Marble, don't need that. So many items. So my inventory is so full. So what we want to do then is probably sleep. Let's get rid of that, and then we're going to make some storage drawers, because I think that's the next thing I want to start doing, is just starting putting things away neatly and not having this out here and not being in the wilderness anyway. So if we look at drawers, there's lots of different drawers, and so it's in the storage drawers extras and storage drawers. So storage drawers extra, oh, they're the thin ones, aren't they? So they're really simple to make. You've got the basic drawer, which is simply a chest and some wood, and that makes a single drawer. And then we've got the double drawers. So these are they hold 16 stacks per drawer. This holds 32 stacks per drawer, but it holds 2 lots of 16 stacks, if you see what I mean. So in fact, let's make a few up. So we're going to need a few chests, and we're going to need a few. So let's what have we got really lots of wood on? Let's have a look. Let's sort this out. So we've got a lot of spruce, so let's make some chests out of spruce. Does that work? It does. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to get some more spruce. Let's make some more. But I think my chests are going to be oak, or rather my my drawers are going to be oak. So there's 32. So let's make one of these just to show you guys if you've never seen these before. And let's make a 2-1, a 2er. But you get 2 of them for that, which is pretty good. And then the other important one is actually the 4. So if we look at this one here, slightly different recipe because you've got 4 chests. So I guess each drawer is taking up a chest, because when you look at that, you've got 2 chests and wood. This one is 4 chests and wood. So you're kind of getting different ones each time. And then if we place them down, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, the difference is with these, it holds 16 in there and 16 in there. Let's get them out. This one just holds 32 in there, and then this one will probably hold 8, would it be? Let's have a look. 8 stacks per, yeah, so each one is 8, 8, 8, 8. So again, it's still the same quantity, it still holds the same amount of stuff, but you can split that stuff into 2 stacks, so half and half, or 4 stacks, or what have you. And the nice thing is, if we shift right click, is it shift right click? Yeah, shift right click, you can see we can get upgrades for them. So that's something we will do. We can get void upgrades, so we can make them hold many more items. So that's why they're good at this stage of the game. The only thing we do need is a drawer controller. So we've got and we've also got the compactor drawers we don't really need at the moment. We've got a drawer controller, and then we might need a slave as well. So let's see, we need to make some. So we've got one of these we can use. We need a comparator, a diamond, and some stone. In fact, we need 2 comparators. So let's get some stone. Stone. Not much stone. Let's cook up some stone while we're doing it, shall we? Just to make sure we got some stone going. We want some. In fact, we'll need some sticks. We need some quartz and some redstone. Did we get some quartz? We have. We've got loads of redstone. So let's make these things up, because a drawer controller is what we need to do it properly, shall we say. So we need 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We then need 2 of those. There we go. What happened there? We then need everything we've got apart from a diamond, so we need 2 diamonds. Let's get that back in there. Rare diamonds! No, using my diamonds up. And what do we want to use? So let's just make it up, and then we'll swap over whatever it's going to put in. Boom! It's putting the 2 in. That's fine. That's my least wanted drawer. And then we've got a drawer controller. So the drawer controller we stick alongside it, and if we right click on there, there's nothing happening. But if we split that stack and put that in there, we can either put them directly in by right clicking there, or we can right click there and it'll find it wherever it is, which is absolutely superb, because if we have that in there, Let's take a few of those out. So I've now got, have we got some stone? Let's get some stone out. Let me put one in. There we go. So in theory, if I right click on here, anything in my inventory in the drawers goes into it. So that's the nice easy solution for storage. That's what we're going to use for now. We're going to use this for storage. Let's get these items out of here. And we can lock them as well. I guess we do need to make ourselves a key to lock these. So let's do that. Let's get ourselves a drawer key. It's probably gold, isn't it? Gold. Upgrade template. We don't have one of those, so let's make one of those. Let's make it out of that. There we go. And gold is what we needed. Gold. Gold. Da 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 da. And let's have a look. We don't have any bits of gold. Probably ought to smelt that up. Got new gold nuggets. New nuggets. And some lovely nuggets, and haven't got any. Right. One drawer key, and that'll let us lock things. So let's make up a few more of these drawers, because that's the thing we're going to need. If anything, let's get rid of that out of there, get rid of that out of there, and that out of there, and that out of there. It's amazing how quickly your inventory just gets full up of little junky things again, isn't it? Let's get rid of all that redstone and stuff. Did I use one diamond? I need one diamond. Why did I get 2 diamonds? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Do you know? If you don't know and I don't know, who does know? Let's do that. So I guess if we do this, and this, and this, and then fill the rest with these. Yes, we made those. Let's make some more, so we'll get a lot of them, because I think, to be honest, that's 64. We're not really going to need loads, and I think 2s I'm not really that worried about. I think it'll either be we'll split them into 4s, or we'll be, you know, using the single ones. Let's just put that in there like that. We got them all. Let's make some more. And we've got a load of single ones. Cool, because that'll be useful for things like the stone and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think I'm happy. Let's go and put this down here. Hope you guys are good anyway, and hope you haven't been missing me too much, because I have been absolutely stonkingly busy in real life, and that's why I haven't unfortunately done any streams of late. So yeah, if you're wondering where I've been, busy in real life. But I've done a bit of streaming. Let's have a look now. So this is our loaded chunk. We need at least 1 for cables behind. So we're going to put these here. I know I've got that as a spare if I need it, because I know that wall and that wall are also in the chunk. This is right to the chunk edge, so anything beyond there won't be loaded when we load this chunk. So what we want to do then is make this look good, and I think because that's a big square box, we're going to do this like so, and do one more, because if we then bring it round, we kind of want, we could do one more this way, and then turn it down there. Can we do one more this way? Yes, and then turn it down there. So that's fine. So this is going to be the width of our wall, and then if we want to do this as storage as well with the same controller, we simply use a slave unit in the corner, and it will carry on into this area as well. So that's a good thing. We don't really need it at the moment, so we won't bother doing it. But what we do need to do is start putting these across here, because this is going to be our lovely storage. And I didn't really think about how I was going to place all the rest, because we don't think about those things, do we? Can we do one more? Yes. Let's make ourselves a little path going across, and then start placing them down. 1, 2. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, It's kind of the ceiling, so we'll do that. I'm not sure if we want to go to the ceiling or not. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. I don't know how many items we're really going to have at this level of the game. Probably not absolutely huge amount. So, because at some point we will want to get into yeah. I prefer refined storage, but yeah, this might be a thing that we've got to go down the route of. So let's get rid of this. And a mattock, in case you didn't know, is a multi-tool that either chops or tills. So it gives you both basically when you're doing your gardening. We've got a nice tool for gardening. So there we go. We've got that, and we can already start filling it. So for example, we might want one of these to be stone. We then might want cobble. We then might want dirt, and then other things. So that's what we're going to do. But then you see, we might then have, well, we'll have oak planks in there. We can have up to 8 stacks in there at the moment, and then the other ones might then be oak itself, oak, if you know what I mean. So we might do things like that. Yeah, and then just general stuff can go into a chest. It doesn't have to stay in there, so that's good. And we do have things like this, which again might just go into a chest because it kind of doesn't really fit. So what we are going to have to do though is think about how we want this. And what I'm thinking is this: if we take this area down here, I guess is as much as we want. That's going to be there. So yeah, again, clear it down a little bit. We kind of need a walkway. That's a given, isn't it? We need a walkway around for sure. Let's do it for there for now. And I guess it's going to be one more. Yeah. Do this, and we'll put this back up again in a minute, because it's going to get very dark in here. Very dark indeed. Okay, that's all good. That's all working. Let's get the light levels going back up again, just around the edges for now, just so you guys can see, because we're filling this floor in. We'll make sure it's spawn proof in a minute. So we've got some of that, so that can go in there. Because you kind of go from that to that to that, then gravel and sand, I guess. That would work. And then I could just empty my inventory very easily by doing that, which is superb. Storage already is feeling better. Storage already is feeling better. So what I'm thinking is we need a pathway around, which will have 2 wide, and then this bit can be the view down the middle. So if this was a pathway 2 wide, it would stop there. So how many have we got? We've then got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think a 7 by 7 is good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. And then the rest again will be glass once we've got enough glass going. But as you can see already, this is going to give that nice effect of, is there actually anything there? So, which is going to be kind of scary. The other nice thing about it is, as you can see, glass itself isn't. Things can't spawn on it. So we don't have to light it up as such. What we do need to do though is make one other thing. It's probably dark out here. Of course, it's dark out here. So let's just get this made now, if we can, and then. Ooh, don't shoot me. He shot me. Let's sleep quickly because we don't have a magnum torch. We should have a magnum torch, but we don't have a magnum torch because somebody put it away. Right, so what I'm thinking is factory blocks. So if we make... That's a lava factory block. That's not what I'm after. Factory block. So it's basically iron and stone, which is good because we made all that... We made all that stone up earlier on. We made some stone up earlier on. I'm just going to get a couple of blocks out here as well so we can start... Ooh, we got the yunky stuff. We're going to put some gravel in there so we start filling that. And we're going to put sand in there so we can start filling that. That's good. So, iron. Let's get some iron out of here. And we might as well get some more of that as well. So let's just get those 32. We don't need a ton because the nice thing about this, look, it makes 32. I mean, I've no clue how that works. How 4 stone and 4 iron make 32 blocks. It's kind of crazy, but it's kind of cool. Now the nice thing about the factory blocks is we can convert them for lots of different block types. So I'm thinking maybe an iron frame. There's a wire frame. Is that the one I want? Factory block. Let's go for that. Let's just get rid of. Well, in fact, I'm not going to get rid of. Let's just pick up a few more items, and we can find places for them in our inventory. Might as well take those because we know they're going to go in somewhere, and that's fine. So as I go across here, I'm going to start transporting more and more items into this storage unit, and then that way we'll have everything where we want to store it. So let's go down. Here we go. So we can get rid of stuff by right clicking on there. Empties a little bit out, and then we want to take those and those, yes, and those. So we're going to convert gravel next, and then gravel into sand. Kind of fits, and then we can have a load of netherrack here because we will. I don't know if we really need loads of netherrack, but we will. We will. What I want to do is start putting the ores over here. So we'll put copper as an ore, and then we'll put copper as a smelted item there as well, because I'm not sure if we're going to automatically do it. And let's start looking at these wire frames, which I do like, but we could. I think they just work quite well as something you would walk on, if you know what I mean. If you're walking around here as a base, you would want to walk on something like this, wouldn't you? I think. Yeah, I think that's starting to look good. This is going to come down here, and then we just fill the rest with glass, and then we will be. We just need to obviously get the rest of this out of here. That's all in there, but we've got this glass as well. So you can imagine you're then going to see down to the next floor, whatever that happens to be. We will see down onto it, which I think is going to be pretty cool. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Let me know what you think, guys. Love to get your feedback on it. We're looking like we're probably going to need to get a new thing made up in a little bit. Let's go there, and I really need these out, don't I? Get rid of that. Put a torch there that I didn't really want to put there, and we're out of them already. It's amazing. We use them so quick, but it's so nice because there's so many different things in here we can use in terms of floor layouts and then contrasting floor layouts as well, which will be it's going to be kind of cool, I think, to have the contrasting colours with these blocks. So I do love these lab blocks, factory blocks, and there's another one. Do we have them in here? So that's factory, is it engineering or something like that? Let's see, did they make a fan? So these are still factory blocks. Yeah, I can't really see them in there. I'm pretty sure there is another style of block as well. But I can't remember what it is, but one that we can make lots of different advanced rocketry. That's what some of the other guys are playing with at the moment. We definitely going to have a look at that because it looks a lot of fun. What was that? No, white and orange. Can't see what I'm looking for. These are all the factory blocks. Futura block. Okay, there's some interesting stuff in there. Block of diamond. No, that's not what we're looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. So there we've got the lab blocks, which is quite good. I think they're all nice. Oh, that's factory block. Did we not just go past that? Maybe they were different factory blocks. Oh, it's all the chisel version. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so there may be another block type in there we can use as well. Who knows? I don't at the moment, but I'm sure we'll find out. So let's, again, we easily clear our inventory now. And I guess we just have to decide how much of this other stuff we're going to keep, because things like marble we're probably not going to keep loads of, and again with diorite and all that kind of stuff we probably won't keep lots of. And the other thing we need to get in here is going to be our crafting stuff, so how we do crafting and all that kind of stuff. Because where you've got this, you really need a crafting station. It might be that we build that here, just in the floor. I think that probably will work. But that's going to be for another episode. I think we've done plenty for today. We've got our storage room started now, and that's what I really wanted to get done and out of the way. I'll transfer all the stuff over in between, probably. So let me have your ideas as well, if you've got any thoughts or ideas. Still need to put a roof on. If we are going to put a roof on, I guess we will put a roof on, because we're going to have a building above it. This is like the first, but we might not, because one of my thoughts is actually we might have this open to the elements and something beaming all the way down the middle here. And I might actually, if we're going to get into the sort of applied energistic storage system, we might have lots of channels and, you know, cables running down the middle of this anyway. So this may evolve as we do it. But I will certainly get the rest of the floor done. I won't do the sides or anything like that. We'll do that together maybe. And yeah, but I'll get the rest of this floor done and start moving stuff across. And we'll see you here next time on Feed the Beast Revelation. Don't forget to come and join me in the Discord server, find out where everything's going on, and join me on Twitch for some of my live streams as well. That would be awesome. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Bye.